Hi guys, my name is Nikki and welcome to the Lucid Moon Tarot. Let's take a look at some messages from your guides and spirits. So I have 4 piles for you today. The first pile is with the tiger eye. This beautiful tiger eye. Bracelet. Why couldn't I get that word? And it's with Archangel Michael, Trusting Heaven. The second pile is with the rose quartz bracelet. And this is with the Miriam, Sacred Vision. Third pile is with the turquoise bracelet. And this is with Serapis Bay, Ascension. And finally, for the fourth, we have this beautiful glass bracelet. And this is with Radha, Soul Flame. So take a moment to meditate on your pile, and when you're ready, I will see you there. Hi pile 1. So let's take a look at a message from Archangel Michael, Trusting Heaven. So in this book it says, your angel team is with you now. You're not in this alone. You may be feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, but your angels are inviting you to take a step back so that they can come in and share their light of miracles. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solutions from entering your life. Know that Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you so that you can allow in the miracles of change that you deserve. So there's definitely a feeling of you needing to trust that you are safe, if safety has been a concern for you. I feel like there's like a asking of you to surrender and to believe that the universe is guiding you in the right path. Maybe you've been feeling like a victim of your circumstance lately, but Archangel Michael is really saying that you are protected and you are on the right path, even if that path is quite difficult right now. Definitely a lot of like strong masculine energy here as well, especially with the tiger eye. Yeah, there's also a message to trust your intuition and that to trust your choices that you make in life. There is no real path. There's all paths are good, but it really depends on how you see what a good path is. But I'm getting a clear message that either way, whatever you choose, you are, safe and you aren't alone in your journey. So let's take a look at your other cards here. So I've already pre-shuffled your cards. Let's start with a tea leaf. So your first one is Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Your next card is Wealth. We have Forest, Muddled, Unclear Thinking. You got 4 tea leaves today, and you have Kite, Vacation. Okay. So there's a feeling of maybe uncomfortableness with, what path you're choosing right now. Perhaps you're looking for something that will give you clear monetary value, or you're, looking for something that will, like, upgrade your career, especially when it comes to your wealth. There's also like a need for you to really clear out your mind. Maybe you need like a vacation right now. With this forest card kind of being, there's like this thick grove of forests here. Maybe you have like some certain mindsets that are, muddling your view of what you should be choosing right now. Is there a feeling that you're not enough for this path that you're choosing? And being not enough is just, it's not true. We get to choose if we are enough or not. It's not other people. It really comes from within you. You get to choose if you're not enough for, something, because we are all really just enough, just the way we are. I'm gonna put this here just to kind of make some room. But with this like vacation card, I feel that this path, you might be like going on a vacation soon, or this is kind of what you really want, but you're kind of, overthinking about if you deserve it or not. And with this overthinking, I feel that it might be because of, money. Maybe you're scared that this vacation will take more efforts and more savings away from you. But with this vacation, it might just be, you don't have to go out and like go to a specific country. It might just be like maybe walking away from your past like mindset and like how you view things, and really changing the way that you view life in general. I find that because there's this like muddled and unclear thinking, and do not be tempted to lower your standards card here with a flag. Maybe there's like a message that you have to kind of really clear the way for yourself. And maybe that's scary for you, because when we have to change and see things from a different perspective, it feels uncomfortable because we're not used to seeing things that way, and we might have to move away from specific things or people or places. But just know that you are being protected, and that sometimes the path to clarity is through the forest, through this, muck of thoughts. And because you have to in order to clear your thoughts, you kind of have to let it all settle and almost, go through it all, right? Until you have like clarity. So let's take a look at your next card. So you have one chakra card here, and that is destiny. Yeah, there's really this feeling of you moving on to a different path or a different mindset. This path is being brought forward to you by your guides from spirit. And it's not that you have no choice in this, but that it's almost like the Wheel of Fortune card, where it is like going to hit wherever it's supposed to hit, where the universe wants it to take you. Maybe you feel like you have no You have no decision or agency to decide. But I'm feeling that this is actually a good thing. Like, it's almost like you're not accepting that you're worthy of this amazing, like, wealth, this fortune, this abundance. And yeah, Archangel Michael is just telling you to like accept happiness, accept that you are worthy, accept that this path is your destiny. Like, maybe with this career change or this sudden expected wealth, you'll be able to go on a vacation, and this will actually help you with your muddled, unclear thinking and get you through like the muck that you've been living in for a while now. Yeah, there's this feeling of like you being stagnant for a while, and suddenly this like amazing opportunity is being brought forth to you. And there's this almost feeling of like, oh, am I like worthy? Why did I get this? There must be like something bad that's gonna happen. But no, it's just that you deserve it, and you know, this is a gift from your angels and your guides in the universe. We also have a herbal astrology card here for you, and you have chamomile, inner peace. And for your Moonology card, you have a personal issue reaches solution. Yeah, there's like a feeling of really this like blessing that you're about to get is going to really give you, you know, this clarity, this inner peace. There's a resolution card here. It's like an ending of this like hard and like mucky path, this muddled path that you've been in for a while. And this is gonna give you a lot of inner peace. Like, I feel like you've been really asking for this for a while and praying, and you know, the universe has really asked you to trust in the process. And maybe you were like kind of at the end of like the road there, and you're feeling like, oh, is this really gonna happen? Are things really gonna like change into like the best for me? Or is the wheel changing to my advantage kind of feeling? And yeah, Archangel Michael is saying that yes, it is. It is changing into this, you know, this positive, you're in like a positive energy right now in your life. Like, that stagnant and muddy and heavy energies are finally being let go. And you know, it feels like this path has been such a long path for you. You've really just been needing a change of energies, and this is it. Like, you're going on a vacation, you're like, I see yourself treating yourself out for like, I don't know, expensive pastries or a coffee or something. Maybe you've just been really, you know, penny pinching. There's like a feeling that it's been hard, especially when it comes to like money for you. And this almost feels like a feeling of like, wow, is this like real? Yeah, but don't be tempted to like have that mindset that you're not worthy of this blessing, because you are. Have high standards for yourself. Like, if you're like thinking of, I don't know, buying groceries or something, and you're really wanting to buy a, I don't know, fancy, gosh, I don't know, like a fancy snack that you've been wanting for a while, and you've always, you know, like looked at sales or whatever. Like, this is a time to grab that like specific snack that you want. Like, you can now have the agency to really choose and enjoy and have this like piece of like that you can do what you want. Like, you have, yeah, agency is just a word here, agency, in that there's like such a huge feeling of like miracle and this sense of like safety and like groundedness to your future life. Yeah, so this issue that you've been dealing with, it's finally reaching its conclusion. It's moving on, and you're gonna have so much like inner peace, inner radiance. And I think that this is because you have been trusting the universe. This has been almost like a blessing that what is given to you because of that faith, because of that trust, and you're destined to get this as well. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have the Page of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups. Okay. You have the Emperor. And you have, the Eight of Cups. So let's put that here. I feel like this is like, I'm gonna put this on top here. Extra energy. Yes, so I'm really getting a sense of you, like, this is almost like you right now, the Page of Cups, where you're kind of like looking at this path, and you're almost like, not really sure what it's gonna give to you. You're unsure of what's gonna come next, but there's like a feeling of you having to like move on and go forward and really like trust the process here. There's like a feeling that yes, the universe really is like giving this to you because you have moved on from like maybe thoughts and these thoughts and false moving on from false ideas about yourself. Maybe for a long time you didn't feel like you deserved this huge of a blessing. You didn't feel like you had agency. You didn't feel like you are gonna move past this. But I really see you almost like this Emperor energy. You feel grounded. You see all the things that you have. It's like under the wealth here. You're wealthy. You're really really within your power, and you have taken your power. You've taken back your power and your destiny. And I'm feeling like in the future, moving on, it's almost like this energy of like a boss. Like you're a boss now. Like you've overcome that that false thoughts about yourself, that you're not worthy, that you're not good enough. And maybe this is still going to be a learning for you. It might take you a while to really get into your power, but trust that this miracle, this abundance is for you, and it was given to you by like spirit and the universe, because you've gone through like so much change in your life. You've had to really move on from a lot of things that didn't really create any peace or any clarity in your life. Yeah, see, you're like this guy, and you're moving into the forest and out, and you're grabbing your throne. And this feels like it did take a while for it to get there, but it is coming. Maybe you have it right now, and this was destined. and you're gonna finally have that inner peace, that beautiful, abundant life, more calmer life for sure. And I just wanted to let you know to, believe in yourself. Like, believe that you are worthy. Don't lower your standards. And hopefully you get a lot of clarity from this blessing. That is all for me. Thank you so much, pile number one. I hope you the best in your future path and hope to see you soon. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like and subscribe. And thank you. See you soon. Bye. Hi, pile two. If you chose the rose quartz and the Miriam, then this is your message. So, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So right off the bat, there is a feeling of you maybe needing to let go of someone or something, or needing to forgive here. And maybe this has come to you as a message before, where there's like a real need to really let go of something, and I have a feeling that it's been really hard to you to do that. Maybe this person has really hurt you in the past, and their energy has just been stalking you, and it's like you really feel like it's really time to move on and clear that energy by forgiving this person and letting that energy go. So let's take a look at the message here from the guidebook. It says, there is a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here, swirling their holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union with spirit. You are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything, and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You are in a space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you grow even more. So, the Spirit is really asking you to see, what can you let go in deep within yourself? Is it maybe needing to let go of judgments for yourself and having, that forgiveness? Maybe you have to, forgive yourself. It doesn't have to be another person. Maybe you just have to forgive yourself for maybe some things that you've done in the past, any like thoughts or negative judgments you have for other people or to yourself. This is just giving you the message to embrace forgiveness and just choose love. Remember that love has no boundaries. Yeah, I'm really getting a feeling of like letting go here, and a huge feeling of forgiveness. Yeah. Because sometimes when we forgive people or we forgive ourselves, it's almost like we take that, power back, and we empower ourselves instead of, having a person remain like rent free in our thoughts, in our hearts. So I have already shuffled your cards for you. So we will start with the tea leaf cards. You have quite a lot. Yeah, so first one is Rose. Romance is in the air. We have January. We have Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. We have Dog. Close up. Pleasure with a close friend. And we have Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual gain or growth. Okay. So I will put this of the crystal so we can push this card further and have more room here. So a lot of relationship cards for you. You have 2 cards that are talking about friendship. We have a card about romance in January, and you have a goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And this is interesting that this is in the middle, because with the Miriam, it's really about like having the sacred vision, and I'm feeling that this is more towards the spiritual growth, because forgiveness is a path to spiritual growth, because that is definitely one of the harder things as humans that we have to learn about. So I can definitely see you really connecting more to spirit and having a more expansive like consciousness when it comes to relationships and forgiveness and love. That's beautiful, pile number 2. So for the rose here, and with a January, I feel like was there, and this is like a guy that was like frozen. Maybe someone has left you on red, or you have I'm not sure if it's actually, I'm not getting the message that it's actually talking about January, but perhaps you were, looking for romance or a partnership with someone. Doesn't have to be romance, or it could be like a partnership or a friendship, or just a connection with someone, and there's a need for forgiveness here. Maybe this person has really like left you cold out there. Maybe you really needed help, you really needed guidance, and I'm hearing also acceptance from someone, but they kind of left you like this card here. They left you out in the cold, and having to process things for yourself, and having to really just gain a lot of independence from that. But in the same time, this really like left you feeling not great. And with this teapot here, deep friendship with someone of the same sex and pleasure with a close friend, it's almost like you have to let go of this person. This is like the past, and now like in order to gain new connections that are better for you, that will help you with your spiritual growth, and even maybe material wealth. Maybe it can be like a connection for a new job. You really have to let go of this person that has left you cold and was not a good connection for you in the past. And when you let that go, there's gonna be this like new connections appearing. This is like all about like having a balanced connection. I see you guys really chatting a lot, being very connected when it comes to like deeper things within yourself. Maybe the person before, they felt quite superficial. You thought that something was blooming within you guys whenever it's like romance or friendship, but it almost felt like it got cut. This connection got cut like pretty suddenly. It was cut off pretty suddenly, but now it was just almost like a lesson for you to really let go of this person, and forgive them for that, because maybe they're going through some of their hardships, and they're having personal issues, and maybe it really wasn't about you, right? It could be very much about them. And with that, it's almost like turning a new petal, turning a new leaf, turning to a new leaf, and you're really gonna have this like wonderful deep friendship with with someone. It can also be a romantic relationship, but it feels very, very like deep. There's like a good solid foundation for this relationship. I see you guys being quite chatty, really talking about deep emotional insecurities, feelings, thoughts, beliefs. Like you guys are just gonna talk about everything with this person, and you're just gonna feel so connected and like so authentic compared to the last person that left you out in the cold. And I'm also getting that this person will also help you, level up when it comes to like your spiritual growth. I see you guys, really connecting spiritually and energetically. So it's almost like a feeling of a soulmate connection here. Let's take a look at your chakra cards. So you have two. First is isolation. Interesting. I'm getting feeling that it's on the right side. And then gratitude. Wow. See how different these two cards are. Yeah. This is definitely like you before. There was like there's a feeling, or right now even, maybe you're still with this person, you're still connected with this person, but there's this like feeling of really feeling isolated. You don't feel like this person like really fits in with maybe your vibe. There's like a feeling of, yeah, they just like left you isolated. They just left you feeling isolated. Maybe they left you feeling like almost like this feeling of like not wanting to trust other people, because this person has really made you feel quite, they really hurt you and made you feel so alone. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, pile number 2. Yeah, this person really, it almost feels like a gaslighting. Or what is it called? Not gaslighting. It's like, yeah, maybe they even gaslit you, and which made you feel like isolated and made you feel a little bit crazy. Maybe you feel like it was like your fault that this person like left you for a long time, but actually it wasn't really like anything to do with you. It was just like this person was just going through like their own inner battles there. And there's also a feeling that they almost like love bombed you. They like gave you so much love or like interest, if it's just friendship, and then they kind of like just took it away like really fast. This person feels a little toxic, to be honest, pile number 2. But when we look at on the left here, there's like, yeah, this is you guys. Like, you guys are connecting with this new person, friendship or like a romantic relationship. This person really gets you. Like, you guys can really connect in a deeper level, deeper like spiritual level. They're just there to listen. I feel like you guys are both like good listeners, and this previous relationship right now has maybe felt a little bit one-sided. You were like talking, I feel like they were mostly just like, it almost felt like they were talking more about themselves, almost like ranting a lot, and you were just kind of like left feeling cold, like, hey, what about me? Like, are you not gonna ask about like how I'm doing, or what my thoughts are about this? There's just like a lack of like empathy, I feel like, and it didn't feel balanced like this relationship where you guys are really going back and forth with your with asking each other questions. You guys are really connecting with like different topics and being super authentic. Yeah, it's a very healthy connection. There's like leaves sprouting. Maybe this person will give you like really new amazing ideas and will make you like open yourself up to like different like views, different hobbies, different things in general. This person feels like they'll really like help you almost like glow up. Yeah, and they have like, they're very supportive as well. So let's take a look at your herbal astrology card. You have Guardian. Okay. And you have, it's time to release negativity. That was crazy. Yeah, like I could have put it here, but I think this was the right position for it. Yeah, it's like it says here, the card does not lie. It's time to release this person. It's time to release this negative person. In order to gain a new one, in order to gain a new connection that will benefit you so much more, like beautifully. You guys are, it feels very balanced, whereas this didn't. And for this, you have Guardian, the Palo Santo, and the Palo Santo is also like a cleansing feeling, a cleansing type of energy. There's like a sense of you being guided to this person, guided by your guides. Yeah, this person is also quite like, I'm feeling that they're also there to really not save you, but make sure that you are also taking care of yourself, are also like thinking about yourself, you know. I see them being really it's almost like they have this protector energy. They just want to see you succeed, and they don't like seeing you. Maybe you have like a very soft personality, or maybe you're just like super giving and super empathic. And I feel like this person is like not, they're always like watching out for you, and like they have your back. Yeah, they're almost like this guardian energy. Yeah. I feel like this person will make you understand what like a true friendship or a true like connection really is. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have the Queen of Swords. You have Seven of Wands. Let's move this a bit. Seven of Wands. You have the Hermit. And you have the Eight of Wands here. Okay. So with these cards, yeah, this person, this is really telling you, tarot is really telling you to like cut them off. Like she's like, yeah, take this person and really like disconnect yourself from them. Have boundaries, like if they, and communicate your feelings. I have a feeling that they might have some not so nice things to say to you, but you have to be, you know, be very grounded. Don't feel like you have to defend yourself. Just clarify, you know, why you're moving on. If you're breaking up with this person, like they might get defensive, but you really have to cut them off cleanly. You have to communicate your thoughts, your feelings, and just like have boundaries, and yeah, make them understand. Also, like don't be afraid to make them understand why like you're done. Yeah, this is really telling you to like release this person and release this negativity, because their energy is just like pulling you down and making you feel like this guy, like having to defend yourself, or like, or maybe they feel very defensive of themselves, and that's what made you like feel isolated. Yeah, I feel like they're really fighting a lot of inner battles. So, you know, but you have to look out for yourself. Just because they're having inner battles doesn't mean that you have to take care of them, right? Sometimes they, it takes them being a hermit to move on and understand how they can move on from that issue in their life. This is also, your guides are also asking you to take some time for yourself. Take some time to really clarify and like maybe manifest what kind of connection you're looking for. And I feel like this will come to you quite quick. You will find like people that you really connect with in a deeper level, and it's not gonna take a long time for this to happen. But this Hermit card is really asking you to really look deep within and really understand what it is that you want from like a friendship or like a romantic relationship or just like a connection in general. Do you want someone that's there to like to uplift you, to like to increase your to I don't know, if you're working on your social skills, maybe you want someone that's like that not forces you, but like gets you to go out and really enjoy. And maybe you need someone that's like the opposite of you, right? So Spirit is just wanting you to clarify what kind of connection you want, because sometimes like we don't want people like us, right? We want people that can really lift us up and challenge us and make us see a different perspective in life. And please take your time, but you have to move on from this person. Communicate your needs, communicate your wishes, and you don't have to feel isolated. You don't have to feel like this that you're left out in the cold, right? And you deserve that amazing connection. And forgive this person. Spirit is also saying that if there was any like hardships or hard feelings, take the time to forgive this person, because they're also going through their process. Yeah. Choose love always. And that is all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you found this reading helpful at all, please give me a like or subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the turquoise bracelet with Serapis Bay, then this is your reading. So you chose the Ascension card. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. So I'm getting a feeling that you're really connecting to source energy at this time. Maybe you've really been purging a lot lately, emotionally, physically as well. And this is all to, connect with your true self, to really move you into your new path, a new like perspective. And I'm getting a message that this hasn't really been an easy, time for you lately, but within like the pain, within the harsh, paths that we go through is where we usually see light in the other side of the tunnel, right? And I'm really getting a message here that you have been going through, some of that harder energies, and maybe it's been like taking a while for you to really move on and transmute those energies into something that is that is more alignment maybe with your true self, because I'm getting a lot of like revealing your true self in this card, and also like a feeling of knowing as well, knowing who you are, understanding what you can take from all the hardships that you've been through and ascending from that. So I'm sorry for your hardships lately, pile number 3, but it's really looking like you've learned a lot of lessons from this, and you know, I'm hoping that there is a light in the tunnel. Well, there is. That's what I'm seeing here, is that you're slowly ascending and waking up to your fullest potential, and understanding like your true self and your true nature. So I've already shuffled your cards here, and we will start with the tea leaves. So your first one, you got a month, and it's October. Your next one is feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. You have broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. You have not unsuccessful plans. You have bird perched, waiting for news, package, and letter. And finally, you have fair man, dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Interesting. They kind of like, the men in this picture, they kind of look pretty similar. They have this like, yeah, almost like serene look with these like two men here. So I'm getting a lot of different messages about you having been through a lot of like hardships lately. You know, we have this broken ring and the knots, unsuccessful plans, and like parting of the ways in either romance or business. So maybe things that sorry, my cat is zooming right now. But maybe some of the things that you've planned, or you had like a business, or you had maybe a breakup of a relationship of some sort that you found was unsuccessful, and you were really, really disappointed by this. I'm getting that there was like a lot of yeah, almost like resentment, and there's this like feather here, someone you know is undependable and insincere, and maybe there was a connection here that really, you know, you were hoping to be one thing but it turned out to be another. And with this October card here, maybe this breakup, or this harder energy was from October. Or I also see this as like leaves falling out of a tree. Like there's like a lot of like falling out, a feeling of like things not falling into place, and there's been a lot of like time to really think of this. And this was like a dark time in your life. It really was. I feel like, you know, there was a lot of hope towards this thing, or this like relationship or connection, that you were really disappointed by. And maybe this was something that you've just been really like hoping to go right, but instead yeah, you're going through a lot of like dark times. And yeah, there's like a feeling of that you're not comfortable. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're just kind of not you're not happy with how things are going right now. It just feels like you've like lost something somehow, and I'm so sorry about that. But Spirit is really saying to, yeah, it says here, rise above the darkness, the light is there. With this lesson, this is like a hard lesson, and it can be a harsh lesson, but I feel that you're like learning a lot from this, whether it is to depend on like what kind of person to depend on and who to not depend on. You're learning about maybe not putting all your eggs in one basket. And you're also maybe learning about, how to cut people off and how to move on and how to just be okay, even if like the plan that you've what you thought was going to happen didn't turn out the way that you thought it was going to be, and just being okay with the uncomfortable, sometimes uncomfortable and darker energies in life, and just being okay with the present moment. Not being okay that it was, obviously it's been hard for you, but just being present and just understanding that there's always a change. Change is the only thing constant in the universe, and this too shall pass. So you're getting a lot of like messages here that this is like a huge like learning for you to ascend into the next level and to go to a much brighter path ahead in life. I feel like this was like divinely like brought onto you to really like understand some sort of lesson. So we will move the bracelet here just to have more room, and we will take a look at your chakra card. So you have one, and it is faith. Yes. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling it's just been so dark, and your faith has been tested. The universe has really like tested your faith. Maybe at some points like you did not know how to overcome this. You were kind of like with this knot here, I just see you like holding on to this cord, and it's like breaking and like, but you still are with faith. I don't see you like just running away from your need for like a brighter future. I see you really just working on working on trusting the universe and trusting yourself to get through these hard times, really. Yeah, this has just been, and I feel like it's this hardship, it's just been almost put you in a standstill. Like with this bird, you've just been kind of like, this has been super tiring for you, and you really needed some time to just like sit back and really like take everything in, and that's good. I'm glad that hopefully that you're taking some time for yourself for like self-care and to assess and to really take everything in and not go head first into like to a super like new direction. I feel like you've just been really taking time in to let things settle, and I think this has been good for you because yeah, I feel like you're just needing like a new path to take, and I don't feel that you are someone who just rushes into new like new paths in their life. You've just been really thinking about how to move on from this. Yeah, take your time. You then have for your herbal astrology deck, you have Mandrake, Sensuality. And then you have Conclusions Are Within Reach. So for some of you, I'm getting that you've been really like working on your business, if you have a business, or like your career, and maybe you got laid off. And this is really asking for you to have like some sort of like self-love and really focus within. Yeah, with this like mandrake card here, it's like almost like this like divine feminine energy where you have to almost like water what's inside you, you know, and create like a garden within yourself, because I feel like you've just with these all feel kind of like things that happens outwardly, like that wasn't in your control, and this is really kind of force you to be more outwards and like be focused less on yourself. And spirit's really asking you to, you know, do some meditation, do some self-care and self-love, and really start like gardening that like, or start really taking care of that garden within yourself. And with this, conclusions are within reach. Some of you are just like waiting for like a change of pace after this things. Maybe you, like I said, maybe you gotten laid off and now you're looking for a new job, like a sign of like what to do next. And really some signs are gonna be coming with to you soon. I feel like you've just been like really waiting patiently, and it seems that yes, your prayers are going to be granted. If you have faith, then a message, the universe will be sending you a message soon. And how to move on next. You only have 2 tarot cards. I asked if they had more for you, but they said only 2. So Queen of Cups, and you have the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like these 2, like I said, this is really you working towards like being like the Queen of Cups. She knows she has her throne. She's very like intuitive with her feelings, intuitive with like what she wants in life, and she's like holding her chalice there, like her emotions are like steady, and she is free to also give, you know, comfort and like sincere like communication with other people. Maybe it's time for you to like be authentic and like communicate your true nature with people. Maybe because of this like hardship that you've gone through, it was really hard for you to like open up to people and you know, be open about like all the hardships that you've gone through. I see yourself really working on yourself with this like sensuality, and this card is just like even if it's like material, maybe like maybe it's asking you to, or the universe is asking you to like have a consistent exercise routine, or like take care of your body, eat better. This can also mean to maybe, you know, do some classes or learn something new. If you're looking for a career, maybe the universe is just asking for you to try out something new, and maybe you'll see something, you'll find something that really resonates with you in terms of like skills that you would need with your career. But I'm getting a message that you're like really guided here, as long as you go in, you know, inside and really like take care of yourself and ask. I'm getting the message to tell you to ask the universe to give you, you know, a message. Ask and be given. That's something that popped up in my head. For this broken ring, I feel that maybe some sort of like the agency is taken away from you, because yeah, you feel like, you know, like things are hard right now. You don't feel like you're in control. You don't feel like you have the strength to maybe change things for yourself. But really that knot that like you're just tying yourself back. You're the one who's put those ties around yourself. And the message is also that you can, like, get away from these ties that you put on yourself. You just have to change your perspective and understand that things aren't always going to be the same, and things do change, and energies do like fluctuate, and you will rise above this issue that you're going through with taking care of yourself, with going inwards, with asking and praying for for what you want in the universe, and also by working on yourself and working on your skills, and you will like find that light in the other side of the tunnel. You will ascend. And you will get messages. You just need to ask. That is all for me, Pal 3. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you enjoyed my reading, please like and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you next time. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the glass beads and Radha soul flame, then this is your reading. So Radha, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. Yeah, so let's take a look at the book first. Let's see what message you have here. It says loving union, connection, and relationship harmony are key at this time. It's important to remember, though, that relationships won't make you whole. Only your own love can do that. You now have opportunities to find lost parts of yourself, maybe sensual aspects or the capacity to cherish yourself. The relationships around you will then begin to reflect the love you have for yourself. Increased romance, love, and opportunities to express divine harmony through love are all becoming apparent in your life. You deserve divine love, and Radha, with her Shakti presence, is here to awaken this loving connection within you now. So I'm really getting a lot of messages of self-love. It's time for you to reconnect with yourself. Maybe there has been like a time where a situation has taken you away from yourself, or you've just been really have had to focus on the outside, on the more material world. But Spirit is really asking you to focus on yourself in order to, gain better connections, gain better understanding for people. There's also a need to understand yourself, because as you understand yourself, the more you also understand others, because we do reflect ourselves within other people as well. Self-love is the key word here. So I've already shuffled your cards, pile number 4, and I'll start with your tea leaves. So you have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. You have Throne, position of authority. Beautiful. You have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. And you have Wreath, sorrow over a loss. I see. No, there's a lot of flowers here. I find that, have you lost someone? Have you recently had someone pass away, or have you recently moved on from someone? There's a sense of losing something here. Maybe you lost yourself within other people, or you lost your like sense of self for a while. Maybe you've just been like working way too much, and then you're so, like I said, so focused on the outside world that you have really lost yourself. You've lost your authenticity, and you've lost your connection to your true self. There's a feeling here that there's like a lot of like creative energy here with the sunrise here, and then the throne. There's almost this need to find something that gives you this like creative energy, this which will give you your sense of safety with this throne. I'm seeing this as safety. I feel like there was also someone that was maybe like a strong personality with this ram here, that was this strong personality that was like almost clashing with you, that they almost like overpowered you in some sense, and that's why you have this feeling of like loss within yourself. Maybe you've just been like trying to really make someone feel better, that you forgot to also like make yourself feel better. You've just been concentrating on other people's like happiness, maybe. But I'm seeing that you're really looking for like a fresh start. I'm getting like these flowers here. You've been really wanting a fresh start. You've been wanting to get your throne back. You've been wanting to really understand yourself and create something new for yourself as well, whether that's a new career, even a new house, a new like place to live, or maybe a new mindset for yourself, for how you see yourself even. And it almost feels like a necessity for you right now. Like you're like stubbornly really needing a change here. You understand that loss, and you understand that like in order to move past this, you have to change your mind. You have to look at the brighter side of things. You need like a fresh new start, a new beginning, to reclaim your throne back. So you have two chakra cards here. You have insecurity, and you have bittersweet. Yeah, I think you've really lost like something here. I'm getting like there's a lot of people that have been getting laid off lately, and maybe this was, you've lost your job, and you've just been really mourning this, but also there's like other side to it where you're almost like thankful, because now you have more time to really look at things in a different perspective, renew yourself, and there's like almost like more room for you to really rebuild yourself and start new when it comes to new ideas. Interesting. Yeah, insecurity. If you see here, the devil is almost like stealing this guy's heart. Yeah, I feel like this is what has happened to you. Like some connection was really taking over your like heart chakra, or just like taking over your energy. You had some like energy vampires in your life, and this is spirit's really asking to take charge and create boundaries in your life, and to understand that loss, if it's like a career or like a loss of connection, it was meant to happen, it was meant to happen to move you to this new path of like creativity, of having authority for your feelings and your actions and your needs and wants. This is another lesson for you to understand how to choose yourself. I feel like how to choose yourself over others. See, he's like protecting his heart. Yeah, Spirit is really asking you to protect your heart, create some boundaries, some energetic boundaries for yourself. Yes, this like loss that you've had might have been really hard for you. I see this as like there was like a lot of sorrow. I see you kind of like reminiscing the loss, but this was meant to, yeah, this was meant to leave you because it was taking way too much of your like soul energy. It was taking away your creativity and taking away your agency to choose for yourself. And you've needed to kind of face this loss in order to reclaim yourself, in order to rebuild yourself here. Let's take a look at your herbal deck or your herbal card. You have lemon balm, nurture. And you have a new start is coming. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, nurture. Spirit's really asking you to put yourself first, to choose yourself. You were meant for good things. You're meant to be happy. You're meant to nurture yourself, your inner self. You're meant to understand yourself and get to know yourself. No, there's also like a sense of her really protecting her energetic boundaries. And with this new start coming, yeah, this thing that happened to you, this situation was meant to happen for you to start a new venture, to start a new creative idea, a new career, a new path for yourself. That involves taking care of you first. I feel like it's really been hard for you to choose yourself, and that's because you've just been getting like your energy has just been siphoned by people around you. So you have some tarot cards here. Let's take a look. You have 6 of Pentacles. You have a lot of cards. Yeah, 3 of Hearts, or 3 of Swords, sorry. I'm gonna put this here. 3 of Swords. You have King of Pentacles. You have the Hierophant. And you have the Hangman. Interesting. So I'm just gonna have to move stuff around here. Okay. So there is really a need for you to it's almost like there's like a need for you to create a relationship with a higher power, or maybe you've just been maybe you just haven't been feeling like you're connected. I feel like you've just been, there's like a feeling of you needing to really like go and let the universe kind of guide you. I feel like sometimes you can be stubborn when it comes to like the universe guiding you. Maybe you've had to like quit this job before it like before they had to what's it called? Maybe you had to quit instead of your company needing to lay you off, but the universe had to kind of take over, because I'm sensing a feeling that you really like needed a lot, some control in the past, and that's okay. It's not a bad thing, and you just haven't been like giving yourself like the same amount of charity that you do to others. And that has like given you a lot of heartbreak, because that means that you're giving away your power to other people. And Spirit's really asking you to be more grounded when it comes to understanding what you want in life and being firm with what you want in life. Maybe you've had to like stay in this, in this career because you thought that it was meant for you. There's a feeling of being stuck and needing to like stay there because of like maybe monetary issues. We all need a job or some kind of way to get money, but there's a feeling that the universe has given you messages to trust it and to go forth with what is clearly meant for you. But there's like a feeling that it was really hard for you to like do that, to choose yourself and to do what your heart tells you, because you are so like, I just feel like you've just been like, your energy has just been like siphoned by like really like tricky energies, and it made you feel like you didn't have a you didn't have any chance of like changing. Yeah, I can see you as a very like giving person. You're super giving. You give your time, give your energy. Yeah, maybe you even give your money, like if you're doing overtime. And this has just like put you in like such a like a breaking point, And the universe was forced to really, take you out of that situation, because it's not good for you. And yeah, I think you're just really needing to nurture yourself, really needing to listen to your inner self, and trust the universe that it's taking you, or it's giving you messages that are for your best, for the best of you. Or how do I say it? That what the universe is doing is for the good of you. There's also a new start coming. Yeah, because you kind of moved on from this darker energy. There is a feeling that you're going to be taken care of here. If you take care of yourself, you're also gonna be taken care of the universe. You really have to start inwards and really like start maybe doing a manifestation journal. Do you know what you want out of, like your career or a relationship? Do you know what it means to have a really healthy relationship or a healthy like work-life balance, you know? There's like a lot of messages about self-care and really nurturing yourself, really listening to yourself and understanding your inner wants and inner needs here. Because if not, you're just going to be giving your power away to people, and yeah, the universe will have to act, and you'll have to learn your lesson when it comes to having agency for yourself. Yeah. But I see a lot of creativity in the future, pile number 4. I see you really, really learning what it is that you need to reconnect within yourself. I see you really like taking it slow and being nurturing and nurturing yourself in these, tough times that we're living in. And also, I'm getting a message like, don't look at social media too much. It's also another way for like negative energies to take out energy from you. But I see you just having such a creative time. I see like a new career, a new change, out new things, like new relationships coming for you. And just trust that the universe is guiding you, and trust your gut instinct and understand what it means or how to trust yourself. And all will be well. That is all for me, pile number 4. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope you had you got something out of this reading, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.